On October 2nd, Jamal Khashoggi entered the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. He never came out. The Saudis now admit he was killed inside the building that day. The Saudi family, and in particular the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, known as MBS, had claimed they had no knowledge of what had happened to Khashoggi, despite reports from Turkey that he was murdered. More than 2 weeks after his disappearance, Saudi officials now say a fight broke out which resulted in the death of Khashoggi. The government says 18 Saudis have been arrested and 5 top officials fired. No mention of MBS involvement. U.S. President Donald Trump on Friday appeared to accept the explanation as credible. When it comes to U.S. and Saudi relations, there's a lot at stake.
U.S. officials, especially President Donald Trump, have been emphasizing that Saudi Arabia is a significant strategic ally for the United States. Trump has stated that the U.S. has arms and trade deals worth billions of dollars with the Saudis, and that cutting ties with them could cost over 1 million U.S. jobs.
No, I'm not satisfied until we find the answer, but it was a big first step. It was a good first step, but I want to get to the answer. With all of that being said, though, we have $450 billion, $110 billion of which is a military order, but this is equipment and various things ordered from Saudi Arabia. $450 billion, I think it's over 1 million jobs. That's not helpful for us to cancel an order like that.
Saudi Arabia's oil resources provide the kingdom with a lot of power. As the world's biggest oil exporter, Saudi Arabia has openly used oil as a threat. Saudi Arabia is also a key strategic partner of the United States when it comes to global security concerns, in particular Iran. Turkish officials have been conducting their own investigation into Khashoggi's death, including searches within the consulate. There are still many questions to be answered by the Saudis, like what happened to Khashoggi's body. Once the investigation is complete, Turkish and U.S. officials may face some tough decisions regarding what kind of action to take against the Saudi government, if any. Michal, Bardavid, CGTN, Istanbul.